Right, once again, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Right, we want to give double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone Rule Well. Peace and blessing to the brothers that pose this one in sincerity and in all truth. Right, you have to brother from GMS Trinidad, brother Howard, brother Kwam, and brother Kwada. Get to a video through the spirit and power of Ba'ashem Yahushai. Right, then recently the elder the camp, the camp leader, he went to one of the local supermarkets and he saw they have a machine for taking a temperature and which part it directed to take the temperature is on your hand and your right hand on your forehead. Right hand on your forehead, right? So he saw gradually bringing in, you can get the word gradualism, they gradually bringing in he saw gradually bringing in that order, that RFID microchip. So they're getting familiarized with your right hand and your forehead to be scanned to pay for items over the cases. The meaning of the word gradualism here. Right, it says a policy of gradual reform rather than sudden change or revolution. Right, so it's just then suddenly bringing it on you, just dropping it on you. Right, they're gradually just making it the norm, they're normalizing everything, they're just pushing it in, gradually, and that will be it will end up being a norm. Everybody will get accustomed to it.
One thing they actually say is concerning the meaning is not a sudden change, right? Or the last one,
Revolution.
Or revolution, right?
Yeah.
Because what revolutionists do is actually, if you're having a revolution, you might get uprising and things might happen in one day.
Mm-hmm.
But gradually, it's a time-taking process, step by step.
So
I say it's not a revolution because, hey, you're going to have a revolution against the so-called RFID microchip.
RFID.
Say again?
RFID.
RFID? Yeah, that's the same thing I said. RFID microchip. Right? Anyhow, well, ESO coming in gradual with it. That's why they're going to have, the debit card, the identification card, and all these different things that they're gradually bringing it in. They bring it in like it's a revolution.
Yeah. Like they have systems where you could scan. I remember the brother Yawada, the deceased brother Yawada. Last year, August, the airport will have a new thing.
Go on.
But they have to scan, scan a barcode and have to pay for your parking spot. So all that gradualism again, they normalize again, you're accustomed to them kind of thing. Instead of paying with cash or card, the higher paying with scanning. Right? And that all are leading up to the hour temptation.
And towards all of that too, they're actually trying to make things more convenient for you. So to speak.
Yeah. So I read Revelation chapter 3. Right, and I'll start from verse 8. Right? It says, I know thy works. Behold, I have set before thee an open door, and no man can shut it. For thou hast a little strength, and hast kept my word, and hast not denied my name.
Yeah. You have a little strength.
Mm-hmm.
And that little strength you have is in Yahweh Yahushai.
That's right.
And due to how you have that little strength because you didn't deny the name and the Most High power Yahweh Yahushai.
It says, behold, I will make them a synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie.
Yeah, and like when they do the lie, the scripture says that they like to be deaf adder. You know?
Right? It says, I will make them a synagogue, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee. Right? It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
Yeah, and that's a good thing for the Most High to keep it from the hour of temptation. Because the hour of temptation, no man in can stand up and say, no, I mean, we all have come.
Yeah. It says, I'll read it over. Chapter 10, verse 10. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
Yeah, as I was saying, the hour of temptation, that is when you're at the weakest, basically. You know, you have to ask with the Most High for that strength to go through that tribulation. Yeah, I wish I went through the hour of temptation. You know, and he stand firm.
Which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
So in that sharpness the churches and actually be saying, you know, like they make it sound like when you go to these churches, they make it like everybody have faith. That's how the churches make it sound like everybody have faith. But faith is something coming the Most High says something coming from the Most High. Is he giving that faith? You know? But how churches, these new modern day churches make it sound like it's everybody have faith. And that is not true.
And even the scripture tell you not all man have faith.
Can.
Shows you that they just talk with a think in the mind, but they do talk according to the scripture.
The Ephesians 2:9, it says, 2:8, it says, for by grace are ye saved through faith, and not that of yourself, it is a gift from Yahweh.
It is faith, through faith, yeah, I wish I could have come out and tell the devil, you know what I mean? By we live not according to
bread, we live not by bread alone,
but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of the Heavenly Father.
Yeah. You know, by this work we're doing here is true faith.
Mm-hmm.
Because we never saw any of these things happen. But hey, by reading the scriptures and understanding the scriptures, we have more and more faith because we're seeing everything playing out. So that even giving you more faith. We believe in these chariots. Right? We believe the Lord coming back. We have faith. You know, and hey, you know these things will happen.
Awesome, yeah. This is Psalm 91. And 1 it says, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty.
Yeah, he that dwelleth in the secret place under the Lord's umbrella. Right? Under the Lord, that the scripture was telling earlier, he that kept my name. Right?
So keep thee from the hour of temptation.
Yeah. But
reading on verse 2, it says, I will say of Yahweh, he is my refuge and my fortress, my God. In him will I trust.
In him will I trust, right? And that is what we had to do in these last days, because hey, really and truly, men been talking to themselves because they seen things playing off, and we know that we don't have much time here left again because Revelation 12 and 12 playing off. Playing off, and Esau want to speed up this thing through the Spirit of the Lord, and we seeing that we going and be persecuted. We seeing it every day. So hey, we had to get we had to prepare our minds, we had to prepare ourselves to either be put to death, because all of us ain't gonna see that. You know, we had to prepare ourselves to be tried. You know, we and our families, you know, living in the bush, be like pilgrims, you know, running from, you know.
That's right.
The Lord would answer us, and that is what we faith, because we haven't been tried yet, really and truly, you know. That time, because the dive script, based on the videos, your temptation. Who gonna lose the work? Who gonna lose the job? You know.
Wife will come up against them.
Wife go come up against you because you have a family, and then the children them to eat, and the only way the children go eat is by taking the chip or the getting vaccinated.
Hey, brothers, wife go bring that to them.
Okay.
Just like how
This
Job
how-
wife bring it to him.
this-
Kids go and die.
Just like how Eve bring the philosophy to Adam. I tell you that new and the Sunday scriptures tell you. You're saying something, brother?
Because even the scripture tell you, I will try them as gold is tried in the fire. You know? And that goes back to the same hour of temptation. We going and be tried. Right?
Okay, there in Sirach. I think it's Sirach 4:1. Sirach 4:1. You know?
I think it's it.
We're going into some serious times. This is what we've been waiting for. Because after this is the kingdom.
Come.
So one thing we gotta be praying for right now is the Lord to keep us.
400.
Still 4:28. See.
They do have a fun one.
That's 4:1.
Why not? Strive for the truth until death.
Read it. Read one first. I think it's 4:1 or is it that 200?
My son defraud not the poor.
Yeah. Huh?
My son defraud not the poor. No.
I think it's 2:1 then.
They'll come to serve the Most High.
Yeah. 2:1. And then they will read that 4:28, right?
Okay. Alright, this is Sirach 2:1 verse 1. It says, My son, if thou come to serve Yahweh, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure.
Constantly. Set thy heart aright. Set your mind right. And constantly endure. When you come to serve Yahweh Hashem Yashai.
Okay.
Right? So that we've been we've been conditioning our minds since we enter into this truth. Right? We've been conditioning our minds since we enter in this truth. Because we know what we're facing, we know what we're in. Right? So we know we're gonna be tried like all the apostles and them been tried. You know we're gonna go through a whole lot of hell like our foreparents went through. So that is why we condition eternally. You can't be that emotional being. You know the scripture say, pass by the weak nature.
And, Psalms 30:5.
I'll bring it. The book of Psalms chapter 30 and 5, it says, For his anger endureth but a moment, in his favor is life. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning.
So, as much as you go through your tribulation, you have to see the finish line.
Yeah, the Lord, the Lord going and put you through this to see, just to bring it to that heavenly kingdom, boy. You know, you can't enter into the kingdom just so. You're not going to enter and get all that goodness and that blessing just so. Okay. So you had to go through we have to go through a certain amount of trial and tribulation in order we to be refined. I could just say as what? Gold is what?
As gold is tried in the fire, he will try them.
That is it.
Because think about this. You see a man muscular, have all the physique, right?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't get that just so. He went through days and months of rigorous training. You understand? And it's the same thing to enter into the rest of the Most High. You have to show that you could overcome the system. You understand? Because Yahweh Shai did it. Yahweh Shai overcome the system. And if we is followers of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, then we had to overcome the system.
Yeah.
And the only how to do it is to abide in Yahweh Shai.
Okay.
You understand? It have no other way around it.
None of doubt that we prophets and you know why we see what's going to happen. we could see the outcome already. You could see what would happen. We know we had to go through this.
Our scripture that says for some cannot see afar off.
Can't.
Because even Yahushua saw what he had was to go through. That is why it is he told the prophets. He told them in a certain time I gonna be offered up to basically become a sacrifice. You understand? He foresaw. So as the brother was saying, the prophets of the Most High will see what it is that had to go through. You understand? So let me just bring that next precept in Sirach. Sirach 4 and 28.
You didn't finish it.
Alright. Sirach 2 and reading on in verse 3, it says, cleave unto him,
You do it from top.
my son, verse 1, my son, if thou comest to serve Yahweh, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble.
Make not haste in the time of trouble. Right?
Cleave unto him and depart not away.
So don't forget about the Lord. Don't forget the words with the Lord, with the book taught you. Right? Because you're gonna be trying, you might be hungry for days. That might be the only time you ever fast in your life. You'll be real hungry. But what it say? You know that part? The last part you read?
It says, set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste
Make
in
not
time
haste
of trouble.
in the time of trouble. Go ahead.
Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
At thy last end. The same thing we bring in Psalms 30 and 5. At thy last end.
Because where you were saying, you say basically that might be the first time you fast in your life, you're in food for weeks. You understand? And here you're going to be tried. You're in food for weeks and you see a pig running across the road. You understand? That is you being tried to see if you're going on. You understand?
Or the mouse.
Can. Or some abominable creature. You understand? And
Praise.
then to intensify that trying to, your wife could be right there, hey, we not to eat in weeks, look something there. You understand? These are the times that the prophets are the most like going to go through. You understand? And that is why we really need to strengthen ourselves in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.
Amo?
Reading on, it says,
Cleveland.
whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully.
Yeah.
And
So we had wherever the Lord bring upon us, we were supposed to murmur. Really and truly.
Oh, we had to get. We mourning for.
Yeah.
You play, you party pooping.
You party pooping there. Go ahead, continue. Is it?
no,
Yeah.
reading on, it says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully.
Yeah, so that was about to say, yeah. So like, yeah, be glad you're going through that because the Lord dealing with me in that sense. I say, well, if the Lord putting me through this, the Lord dealing with me as a son. So be glad. Like man was calling back. There you see if you go. Right.
So it says, be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
Acceptable men in influence of adversity. So we just had to be cheerful. Where they are more?
Yeah. Believe in him and he will help thee. Order thy way aright and trust in him.
Believe in him and he will help thee. The Lord gonna help we in them days, but we've been doing the Lord work, boy. We've been preaching this word in sincerity, I believe, boy. So the Lord will help us. We've been burning down Babylon from ever since we entered into this truth, cussing out 2/3, cussing out the church. We ain't doing that in vain. If we do that in vain, boy, don't get me surprised by men doing that in vain and just doing that because they feel it's some kind of fucking thing to do. We not put destruction upon you. Yeah?
This is the work of the Lord.
Just say he's a power to be called on in the time of trouble.
In the time of trouble.
Because look, I have it here. Right? Verse 7, it say, ye that fear Yahweh, wait for his mercy, and go not aside.
Yeah, the mercy is everlasting unto everlasting. You know? Merciful power.
Yeah, come.
Right, in the book of okay, bring Matthew 24 and 14.
Alright, this is Matthew 24 and verse 14. It says, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come.
Basically, this word all over already.
Yeah.
Right?
Line is going out.
Yeah.
In the four corners of the world. You understand? So, yeah, so you had to enjoying this thing. The scripture tell you that the race is not for the swift, but it's for them who could endure to the end. You understand? The only way we could make it, it only have one way you could make it out of this.
Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 1. Hebrews chapter 12 and verse 1, that scripture says.
Okay. The book of Hebrews chapter 12. This one. Right, it says, wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which doeth so easily beset us, and let us run with patience and the race that is set before us, looking unto Yahushua, the author and finisher of our faith, who for one joy that was set before him endured the cross,
Yeah, he enjoyed the cross. Because you say the race is not for the swift, but who could endure until the end, right?
Oh.
And that endurance, you have to have that endurance, because it's not on your time, but it's on the time of the Most High. No, we really actually have to wait. The scripture say, wait ye on me.
So the place in the shame and is set down at the right hand of the throne of power. Right? In the next chapter. In Revelation chapter 13.
You got the Revelation 13?
Okay.
And 16.
Okay.
This is Revelation 13 and verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Right, that ultimate our temptation, right? As we are seeing the gradualism. But this year now, as Apostle to her wife say, today is he say wife get a dream. Before she tell him the dream, he say so and so. And she dream people was getting microchip. People was getting their head cut off. Right? That them men who stand stiffly for this word and believe in the Lord. Like for the woman in Maccabees, second Maccabees, the second chapter. Right? the Second Maccabees, the 7th chapter, I mean. How they stand stiffly, and I just pray for the Lord to, even if I had to go through that, I just pray that the Lord give me that strength.
Thank you.
For whatever, or any brother who's sincere for him to give them that strength.
Because if I may say, now is the time that, brothers had to pray for them brothers who had to basically be martyrs in the truth. For them to have that strength, not to deny the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, but to stand stiffly for that name, even unto death. You understand? That is why the scripture says, pray for one another. Right, we don't want to say, I read it over, it says, Revelation 13:16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand, or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that have the mark.
So you're gonna get no food, no water, no goods, unless you had a mark.
And
right?
we see in, if I may say, we see in the gradualism of this devil, right? Because he telling you, he testing for corona in your right hand and in your forehead. And that's clearly matching up to this precept that was just not ready here. You understand? That is him bringing in that mark of the beast. You understand? But for you simpletons out there, or they will just feel alright, let's test them whatever there. But hey, it shows you the gradualism, it shows you the RFID chip coming into play.
Yeah. Done here. That RFID chip done here. Just get the people familiar with it. And then boom.
Because I hear a brother bring out a point, he say basically when you're wearing the mask, you can't come in a grocery without a mask. But when you're in the mask and you take it lower down to your face, it's okay, the people have no problem with that.
Yeah, once you have a mask.
You understand? And that shows you that they're just working the way up. Step by step. Bit by bit.
More than that. Right. Let's bring the last scripture, Revelation 12:12. Anybody say anything?
Go ahead.
I think there was a scripture there, Romans 8. Revelation chapter 12, verse 12, it says, therefore, rejoice ye heaven, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time.
If you consider that no time short. It's time to really come to your senses and acknowledge that you're fucked up. But due to your pride, you're going to see that.
Down, yeah.
So you have to go through the process.
Because what did I say? Basically, when an animal at its last legs, you just see that fierceness in it. Because he's trying to save your life.
Yeah.
You understand? And this devil Esau, he know that he going down.
So like what Satan tell the Lord, I'm not doing anything to save your life, roughly paraphrasing. You know?
Can. Can. Alright, so this precept Romans 8:36, it says, as it is written, for thy sake we are killed all the day long. We are counted as sheep for the slaughter. You understand? That is the time that we enter into the prophets.
Even now, we ain't killed all day long. The things we're going through, the affliction we're going through, daily, if it's on work, if it's personal, once in a shoot, you kill all the day long. Yeah.
And even basically 2/3 of Israel, we know they're not in the right mind, but they are still our people. You understand? And they are being
Killed all
killed
the-
every day. Every day, a two-third an Israelite man or woman is being put to death. Every single day. You understand? Reading on, it says, nay, in all things we are more than conquerors through him that love us.
Yeah. So we could conquer all these things, we overcome all these things in the name of Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai.
And that is why he said, draw nigh unto me, and I will draw nigh unto you. You understand? Once you keep in the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, and you believe in Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, hey, the Most High will stretch out a hand to you in your time and need.
We see time and time. We been this, we call on the name of the Lord, we see things happen.
Can.
We truly know that the name, we know. We know.
Can.
Since I have been old from young, I've not seen the righteous
Just forsaken,
nor his seed begging bread.
Because it have a script I was now reading it. It say, wherefore have the righteous. I was now reading that here. That's not it.
Okay. Yeah. So we entering to some dreadful times.
I get it.
Right.
This is Sirach 2 and verse 10. It says, look at the generations of old and see, did any ever trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him?
None. He never forsake anyone. His children who call upon him. I finish that and then we go close off.
Right, so reading on in the Romans 8, right, I reach out from verse 37, it says, nay, in all things we are more than conquerors through him that love us. For I am persuaded that neither death nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things presented, nor things to come, nor height, nor depth, nor any other creature that be able to separate us from the love of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, right? Which is from the love of Yahweh, which is in Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, our Lord.
Give all praises and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Mokah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of great men who rule well. Peace and blessing to the brothers that put this word in sincerity and in truth. I hope that this video was edifying.
That's right.
Wow.
Sure.